to create a series of wax anatomical models used for medical students. This collection holds some of the first anatomical models ever made. It was founded in the 1740s under the patronage of Pope Benedict XIV. There are two techniques that they used throughout the museum and the models. One was the superimposition of wax handmade models of organs onto the skeletal bones, and the other was the fusion of wax into a costume mold of the organs. So I'm discussing Eric Lely, Anna Morandi Mazzolini, and Giovanni Mazzolini. So Eric Lely was the head or figure director of the Art Academy. Basically, in order to be creating these structures, they used corpses or cadavers, but because they decayed very quickly, they had to use multiple figures. So you saw in the other room, there's smaller figures that they use, such as like the hands or muscles. They use about 30 to 50 corpses to do that, but when they have full bodies like these, they had to use 200 cadavers around there. His collection of the skinned bodies were considered essential for reaching truth and beauty, to reproduce reality by artistic interpretation. And then, as we saw in the other room of the portraits of Anna and Giovanni, they joined Lely in his studio. For Giovanni, when he joined Lely's studio, he became the chief assistant on the papal commission, but he was deprived of his recognition for his knowledge of anatomy. So he left and opened his own studio with his wife, Anna, and they created a school of anatomy, which Anna was the one who gave the lectures and demonstrations, while Giovanni was appointed the professor of anatomy at the University of Italy. Anna, there's around 61 specimens of her work here. She and her husband focused on the study of the reproduction of sense organs, the urogenital and the cardiovascular system, unlike Lely's production of the bones and muscles. One of her most impressive models is back there. It's the one of all of the eyes, so that she shows her advanced knowledge of the physiological connections between the nervous system and the muscles, which is the tablet of the extrinsic muscles of the eye. Lastly, when her husband became ill of tuberculosis, when he passed away, she received special permission to lecture in his place. And while doing that, she became much more knowledgeable and had a higher understanding of the artistic skill of the wax and surpassed her late husband, Giovanni.